Okay, Kira.
Welcome back to Enlightened World Network's One with the Earth launch party. What an amazing day it has been already. And I am so excited to introduce to you our next guest. Eileen Murray is going to guide us through listening to the voice of the new creation. We're going to open to the essence of creation by listening to receive messages and what they mean for us in our daily life. With a background in Jungian, psychology, shamanism, and various forms of energy work, Eileen has created a strong bridge between the inner and outer worlds. Having been involved in the world of dreams through delving into the world of the unconscious, Eileen has come to know both the light and the shadow sides of the psyche. And reading this again after what you just shared with me, Eileen, about the new world of non-duality, I'm really excited to see what you're bringing here today. Eileen is an expert in the Akashic Records and guides people to access their Akashic Records and the Akashic Records of their business. And she also works with people to discover the hidden treasures within the world of dreams. As a contemporary artist, Eileen invites all aspects of color, texture, light, and dark to inhabit the canvas. And I am hearing that there is going to be an Akashic record reading course coming soon to Enlightened World Network. So make sure you stay tuned for more information on that later. And for now, Eileen, I'm going to turn this over to you. I can't wait to have the opportunity to participate in this amazing offering that you're bringing today. Thank you so much.
And thank you, everyone, for coming today. We're in different time zones, so it's morning for me, but it's other times of the day or evening for others, so welcome. My passion in working with the records was led to me through an experience that I had through the teaching of opening the Akashic Records. And then through months later, realizing and being shown that there are new Akashic Records. And there's a new creation that is here now. And so what we're going to do, I invite you to make this time your own time and tune in. So I'd ask you to close your eyes and become aware of your breath and become aware of how you perceive yourself and the world around you. And as we're exploring this weekend, we're exploring one with the earth, one with creation. And so let's start from the place of looking at it from me and the earth, me and creation. As we do that, as we look at it this way, there's two-ness, not oneness. And so we're not judging anything, we're bringing our awareness to it. So I'm first going to ask you of when you go to the rivers or go to a lake or the ocean or to the forest and you see harm done, just see how you would normally process that, how you look upon that time and look upon the forest or the rivers. Is there me and the river? Me and something else there? And then what happens when you come upon a situation where you think there's a problem that needs to be solved? And see how your body is feeling as you are in that situation of me and I've got to do something about this. And see then how that place that you're in relationship to the trees or the forest or the river or the ocean, how it is responding to you. We're not trying to change anything. We're simply becoming aware of where we are in relationship to what's happening inside of us and around us. Be aware of how you're feeling. And what that place is saying to you. Or what does it want? We're simply taking note. And now we're going to step onto another path and explore what it means as oneness. There's only the one. There's one life force, pure light, pure consciousness, pure life. There's one life that flows through this body, this mind of me. And that same life force flows through the river, and it flows through the trees. That one pure life force. That's the one that we are all a part of. That appears out of that life force, appears my body, this body. That same life force appears as this river. It appears as the food and the place it has come from, the earth that it has come from. This one pure life force. It is the force, it's the substance out of which all form and creation comes from. It is the life behind and within everything. Feel that or see that, or however you perceive that one pure life force flowing through your body. And how does it feel as it flows through your body? How does your body respond to this life? One life force. The pure substance out of which all comes. And now see it filling your entire energy field. Actually, it doesn't, it's already there. We're simply bringing our awareness to what is already present. Life is already present everywhere. We're seeing it through new eyes. We're seeing it through the eyes of the unlimited. And I invite you to just simply stay with that life force. And if the mind starts to come in with limited thoughts of how could this happen or what does this mean, simply invite those limited thoughts or limited beliefs, welcome them up from the awareness of where they are into that greater life force. So there's no resistance. That life force, that pure life force, is watching those limited thoughts as they pass through that a greater awareness. And breathe. And now take yourself back to that same situation that you were in before, whether it's in the woods or by the river or by a lake. And you're standing there as this life, pure life, pours through you as you. And remember, there's only the one life force, so it is also in that environment that you're in. And see then it flowing through the river or the lake or wherever you are. See that force being present there, flowing through and around. And then invite that image of where you are, that situation and where you are, to respond to you as the life force flows through there. What does it have anything it wants to show you? Or tell you? And now let's take a river. Think of some place where it is your favorite place as a river. And let that river consciousness be present with all rivers throughout all creation. The one river that you're thinking of is related and connected to all rivers. And see the life force being present there, and stay within the awareness of the life force. And the intention is that it is with all the rivers. That pure life is flowing through all rivers now. And see how they're responding as the one river represents the all rivers. Is there any particular message for you from the river consciousness? And now we'll move to lakes. One lake that you think of as the lake consciousness that's a part of the whole. of the oneness of the pure life. That pure life is present now through all lakes. And be aware if there's any message coming from the lake consciousness. And now let us move to the oceans. That one infinite life, pure life, is now flowing through all the oceans. And now we will move to the woods, to the forest, to the trees. That one pure, infinite life is now flowing through all of trees. And now let us take that one pure life in our awareness to be present to all the birds. Think of your favorite bird, the bird consciousness. That life flows through that form of bird. And through the stars and all systems, the Milky Way, all of creation, this one infinite life, pure substance. And now let us take it through the earth. And see the heart of the new creation. Bring our attention to the heart of the new creation. And see if she has anything to share with you or show you. And now let us take it through all creatures that live in the earth, that live in the woods, that live in the sky, that live in the rivers and the oceans and the lakes. The one pure substance, life force. And as it is purity, there is no opposite. It's outside of duality. It's pure consciousness of love and peace and harmony and joy. So as we have worked with all these different elements, let us see and feel and claim the harmony, the peace, the love is in every place that we have worked with this morning, been present to. It's all present as the one infinite substance of life. And let us open to see if there's any gift that wants to come forth for each of us in a unique way from any or all of those places that we've been present to this morning. Does creation have something it wants to show you or give you as a symbol? And if so, just open yourself to receive that. And if there's any resistance that comes through or any limiting thought, let us open to that and welcome it into that greater consciousness of the one. The one isn't affected by it, but it doesn't judge it or push it away. It allows it to pass through. And it gets to be witnessed and seen from the consciousness of this love and harmony and peace of oneness. And now let us bring that oneness to any situation in our lives where there can be a so-called disharmony or in our world. Allow that oneness of peace and love and harmony to be present there, and stay in the witnessing, stay as the harmony. Don't try and change the situation. Allow the peace and the love as the oneness to be present there. Wherever there's a discord, allow the peace and the love to be present there. With any situation or any person or people. And see what happens in that situation as you stay present as the one life of love and peace and harmony. As it flows through you, you are the beholder of that consciousness, of that awareness, of those qualities. I am that. I am peace. I may not feel peace, but I am peace. I know I am. So I welcome anything that is not of this into that consciousness. So the oneness is present to it. And now let us take it to our business. or our art practice, or any area in our life of our creativity. Let us open even more in whatever situation that is, in your business, in any creative endeavor, even more openness as this presence of oneness. Allow it to be present to that situation, to your business, or your art, or your photography, or whatever it is. And see what presents from this consciousness of oneness with all that are involved in this situation. And again, if there's any limited thoughts or beliefs or restrictions coming from that picture that you're seeing, allow it. Allow the feeling of what it is, the pattern of what it is, to be present before the oneness. And allow the oneness, the consciousness of the oneness, to go before that situation, to open up that situation even more. Don't go to the mind to try and figure it out. Simply stay present as one consciousness, the one life that is in the greater consciousness of wisdom and truth and love. Simply let it flow through your business to whomever can benefit from your business. So we're staying with it at an energetic level, at a spiritual level, before it comes into form. We're seeing it go out to touch anything and everyone that is in resonance, in alignment with what you are offering and as who you are. Let it go out before you. Let it do the work to meet those people or situations. And then it will inform you as an insight of what your next step is. And then we'll move to our food, allowing that oneness to flow through our food and harmonize with the intention that the food that we consume is perfect and whole. It comes from oneness. We can see it that way. And that it will harmonize and align with our body. And if we have any medication that we're taking or anything that we're thinking of taking, when we see it coming from pure life, pure consciousness, that we set the intention that anything we consume is in harmony with our body. We can make that declaration. and see how the body responds. From you deciding that you are seeing whatever you're consuming as being filled with the consciousness of pure love and harmony, pure oneness. And then as we come to closure, let all that we met today, all the places and animals, the earth and all inhabitants, stand out before you. And ask, how has it benefited from you seeing and responding to it from the place of wholeness and completeness and love and harmony? Let it tell you what has happened because you are seeing it and relating it to it from wholeness and oneness as the one life. And how you can bring this into your day today. And do you give it permission to tap you on the shoulder or to give you some signal that if we slip back into limited thinking, that you can have a signal from creation to show you, okay, I slipped back into this. I'm stepped out of looking at life from oneness. So ask it to give you a symbol or a signal. And it's simply a tap on the shoulder, an awareness, so that you can then bring your orientation of your thought and your seeing and the love that you are back into the consciousness of oneness, one infinite life of love and peace and harmony. That is the new creation. So ask now to be shown or to be told. And if nothing comes forward, just simply make up something, make up a symbol or however you perceive, so that when that comes through your awareness, it's your signal. And we give thanks for the new creation that is here, that flows through us, that flows through all of creation, that life of oneness, of power, that is the one. And that the beauty that we are, we're carrying this as our awareness that's present now. And when you feel ready, open your eyes and be present to how your body is responding and how you're feeling now. And we declare it as so it is. I am that, and so it is.
And so it is. Thank you so much, Eileen,
Thank you.
for that beautiful journey. Oh my goodness, the way that you really evoked the feeling of oneness really touched me deeply. I really felt that. And there were several moments through that meditation where I felt a different way of engaging with the consciousness. And that's saying a lot because this is my work to engage with the unified consciousness. And so thank you so much. I feel just so honored to have this opportunity to be present and witnessing this amazing work that you're doing. And I still feel when you asked to if there was a gift for us and receive it, I received stars in my palms around the Laogong energy points where we give and receive energy. And throughout the rest of the meditation, I would feel them activate each time. Like when we were talking about our business, I felt, oh, this is what you can do in your business more consistently to bring that ease and flow that you've been asking for in your business. Just activate your star points and allow the energy to be the guide. And you had something to say about that. I'm going to let you say it.
I get all excited about this because I see it's so unique for everybody, Kira. And with the stars showing up, then, and you may already be doing this, so I don't want to be presumptuous, but then what I would work with is coming into that place and allowing the stars to have their own voice and speak. And when I work with people about that, we let go of all preconceived ideas of anything we've known and let it be new. It can bring something from the past, but it also can bring something totally new that we have no idea about. And that's the consciousness that's wanting to come through that image of that consciousness that we can then embody, and that'll be unique for everybody. But it just shows you the infiniteness of what is here for us without trying to go and get it. It presents itself.
Yes, absolutely. When you asked us at the end to tune into a symbol of how we'll be reminded, I was told every time that you have pain in your body, every time you feel tired or frustrated, every time that things don't seem to be going the way that you planned, these are the reminders to stay connected. And it may have come through so generally for me because that is my practice of, oh, I need to breathe. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Wonderful.
Yeah, so beautiful, Eileen. Thank you so much for bringing this this purity of intention to really unify our consciousness and experience what it means to recognize that we are one with the earth. It is such a pleasure to be on this journey with you. And Eileen, if someone wants to reach out and learn more about your Akashic Records work or any of the other amazing things that you're doing, what would be the best way to do that?
Through my website, The New Creation. So thenewcreation.ca is where the listing of the course is, and that's what we're opening to the new records in this class. We're opening to working from this way of being in the new Akashic Records.
So I'm curious. I just have to ask you this because you said it again, and when you first said the new records, my I can kind of sense what you're talking about, but my brain is like, what is she talking about? Aren't Akashic Records just something that's been here forever. And I don't know if our audience even all is aware of Akashic Records or has a, you know, what levels of knowledge people have. So it might be worth just spending 1 minute to tell us what that is. When you say new Akashic Records, what does that mean?
Okay, it's like the records hold the memory of the past. The new Akashic records are coming as the consciousness of wholeness, that everything is already here on a spiritual level, revealed. It's already here. Like from a Christian perspective, you can say the kingdom is here. Everything is already here at the soul level, revealed spiritually, energetically. And so we're starting from the finishing point and opening from the place of fullness, not fixing, excuse me, we're not fixing or trying to change the human condition. We're opening from the soul level of fullness that affects everything, that affects the humanness from fullness. So say if there's pain and so on, we're from the new Akashic record, we're opening from the place of I'm already whole and complete, and I'm allowing the pain to come up into that greater wholeness and leave. Or I'm allowing it to come up and tell me how it has served me, what I'm learning from it. But I'm not trying to fix something. I'm referring it from the place of the consciousness of I'm already whole and complete. So the emphasis is different. And it's like the difference between going into the earth as density and going into the heart of the new creation. And accessing and living from there. So it's not denying anything. It's our referencing and revealing of what is already here in fullness and moving out from there. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. How beautiful. So say your website one more time. If you want to learn more about this amazing new way of accessing the Akashic Records, go to
thenewcreation.ca.
thenewcreation.ca. Thank you so much, Eileen. Your presence is magical. And thank you on behalf of Enlightened World Network, One with the Earth. Thank you to all of you who are tuning in. I know you got something really good from this presentation. And we will be continuing all day today and all day tomorrow with more amazing presenters. So coming up next at the top of the hour, we will have Lisa Berry and Cheryl Ivaniski to thank the earth for all the ways we work together to maintain health and thrive beyond imbalance. So excited to be bringing more amazing offerings to all of you. Thank you so much. Thank you again, Eileen. And thank you to the Enlightened World Network for this dedication to unifying the planetary consciousness.
Thank you, everyone.